I will say when it comes to West, he was a great addition to the show. Like, I would never not want him on the show. I will never, like, I'm not gonna film with him this summer or like not be his friend anymore. Like, I feel like I said what I needed to say. I defended my friend. He knows what he did wrong or what he did right, and they didn't fully date, so I think, you know, they'll have room to maybe be friends. So it's not like he's not like a Sandoval where I'm like,
right.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And I do think there's something to be said about not crucifying somebody immediately for like a situation like that not panning out. Like you said, they didn't officially date. Yes, he, you know, probably wronged her. But like you said,
he just fumbled the bag.
Yeah,
like,
he fumbled the bag,
exactly.
and I can give,
but not to the point where you're like, I fucking hate you.
Yeah,
Can't
it's not
look
like,
at you.
oh my god, I'm like never gonna talk to like him and Jesse are like constantly texting me in a group chat, like asking me shit. I'm like, I don't work for you guys. Shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say now. That's okay.
I'm sorry. We thought Jesse and Wes were great additions.
They were.
Jesse's great.
Have they managed the, like, are they starting to manage the attention now? Because I feel like at first that's probably a lot. And we saw the clip from Wes at the reunion. He's like, you know, Bravo, like the fan base is mostly women.
I think they weren't. Not that I want to give them a pass, but I don't think West was expecting how many people really do watch Bravo.
Right.
Like, I think he thought, like, oh, this is going to be, like, whatever, we'll see what happens. And then all of a sudden, it was just like, the girls
like, I don't have a job
everywhere.
right now. We'll see what happens.
And I actually thought Jesse was going to act more like West. And they totally flipped it on me. Like, Jesse's been very cool about, like, people all of a sudden like loving him, and he's been very level-headed, and he's called me a lot about like different business stuff and like, what should I do this, should I do that, and so he's been like taking it like it's a job, and which I feel like you do have to do. You can't get like caught up in the sauce. And so I commend him for that.
That's awesome.
What would Jesse Soloman do?
And it's called Paige DeSorbo and Ask her.
Randomly, I break out into that, and I'm like, oh
no, it's
my
so
gosh,
good.
I
That
really
was like
have
the best thing I've ever seen on TV in a while.
I really got too
and
into
I
this
couldn't
season.
believe he did it. Like, I get so embarrassed for stuff like that. Like, if someone said get up and sing a song, I'd be like, fuck you, I'm literally leaving. And he was like, I wrote
a song.
I was like,
sing
okay.
it.
I felt like he really did like a 180, honestly, because at first I was like, I don't know how I feel about this
Yeah.
guy. And he even
It was-
said himself hitting on you or whatever. But I thought he turned out to be like a real nice guy by the end of it. And you know, he's a player and whatever.
He's
but like
I mean, he's from Chicago, but he feels like a New Yorker. Like, he feels like guys
Kinda
like in our early
similar.
20s that we would like go out with.
Right.
So he's very sarcastic, very dry. So like a lot of him hitting on me, I knew. Like, he's just like, okay, I'm just going to say it and see, like, how much I can push the envelope.
Right.
Not in, like, a disrespectful way, more of, like, a TV way.
Yeah.
So he's just, like, sarcastic and funny, and he's not.
Which is what he's doing online with Amanda.
Yeah.